Great Scott! Today is Vlogaday 1105.
Good morning. Canicule is past, at least theoretically. Ooh, my lens. It's not my lens, it's my UV filter, but it still needs a little cleaning after walking into the fountain yesterday. Good morning. It's Friday, and yeah, we've survived. It's supposed to be rainy today, but the immediate forecast is looking a lot less rainy than it has been all week, so we'll see how that turns out. I'm gonna head over towards Back in Black. I've only been there once. I want to try it one more time. I have no idea if they're gonna be closed during August or not. We're entering into that period where people are going to start closing down, probably starting after next week, but you never know. This town is already emptied out. There are a lot of people that are gone on vacation already. August, kind of dead. I'll probably talk at some point here soon about what you can do on a day in August when you can't find anything to do in Paris, because there's still plenty to do here in Paris. It's just a lot of businesses are going to be closed down, and it's gonna feel pretty quiet all around. But before we get to that, it's still July, and I have a whole bunch of stuff I wanna get done. I'm gonna try and, sit down, get some work done, and I figured that would be a good way to get me out and moving around. Get me out and moving about. Let's get coffee. Significantly upgraded. This is not what I, oh my goodness. Okay, I just got word that the office is like cleaned and ready for me, which is exciting. I might go by, I might take some stuff there depending. I haven't gotten final word whether or not I can yet from the guys that are there at the moment. I also need to call my buddy Brian, who just had a baby, and get introduced to his baby, so I'm gonna do that here in a second. And on the way, no matter what happens next, I'm gonna go look at some lights, because I'm definitely gonna need to get at least one new light for the office, and I still need to get some lights for my room. Just been putting it off as long as possible. So right around the corner from Back in Black, there are a whole bunch of photography stores. Might as well just poke my head in and see what they've got on offer while I'm here. Find myself an apple at one of these locations along the way. Jiminy Christmas, I was hoping. Okay, well, moving on. They only had one. What I'm looking for specifically are soft boxes. Not necessarily plural, I just want one, like, big one. It's got a nice, smooth, round box to it, so the least boxy possible, as circular as possible. But they did give me a recommendation up the street, and oh wow, it's actually a ways up the street. Hopefully we find some fruit on the way. Gonna get pricey quick. Putting that off for a little bit longer, but I definitely want to get at least one nice soft box for the office for filming. You'll see why, but it's more for the future of the channel than it is for the current existence of the channel. And that brings us to another point, which is I haven't done a recap vlog in a really long time. And as I'm sitting here, or as I was sitting in Back in Black, writing about how I got here in the first place, kind of took me back, for starters, doing some random research, stumbling across some stuff that I'd forgotten about and other things that I had misremembered slightly. And in the meantime, receiving a couple comments from people that are curious as to how I ended up here at all. And I figured, you know, why not just do a quick recap while I walk to the Peloton, because I'm gonna get there. And if I get the word that I can move some stuff into the office, it means we might be doing an unboxing shortly. And if I get there and I haven't received word, at least we can say hi to some people. And you know, it's always nice to check in with the Peloton on the way back to wherever it is I'm going this afternoon. I feel like my whole afternoon's in flux because I'm just waiting to see if I can go to my office. And if I can't, what do I do with my life? So how did I end up in Paris? Why am I here? My sunglasses, I left them inside. I ended up calling Brian and talking to him the whole way here because I cannot help but talk to Brian forever whenever I do get a chance to talk with him. So that was great. Congratulations, guys, on the new bebe. Hope everybody recovers well. I'm pretty sure I can take my stuff over to the office here, which means we'll do an unboxing. And tomorrow, for those of you wondering, how the heck did you end up in Paris? I'll do the recap tomorrow. Sounds like it should fit pretty well. Today, we'll do a very, very light tour of the office because it's just the one room. And it's not set up the way that I want it set up yet, but give you a look at it, open some stuff, and then bring some candy back to Emily because she's been killing me for the candy that's in Dixie's present because she knows there's candy in there because she just always knows where the candy is. Man, this hat just doesn't want to stay sealed. And we're in. Close the windows for just a second, see how long I last. This is the cleaned up and as yet unorganized office. We moved everything around so we could clean it up well. I'm super excited to get this place put in order, but it's pretty roomy. Let's open this stuff up. I know what some of this is. I have no idea what's in this box. I know what this is though. This is the camera bag Michelle sent me. I'm looking forward to trying out. Someone sent me an AeroPress. This is amazing. I've been wanting an AeroPress for forever. This might exist here for a while. I'm tempted to bring in the Chemex. This could be the perfect replacement for home. Who's this from? It doesn't say who it's from. What? Aw, thanks Laura. Really sweet of you. This is from Laura. She's currently in Norway. That's really nice of her. That is a fantastic office warming gift. Thank you. Let's see about this guy. Ooh. Thanks, Michelle. I'm sure that once I figure out how this works, it'll look way less awkward to wear it. I may have cheated and looked at some of the items that are on the side of this box, which is why I'm doubly excited to open it. I smell taco seasoning, which hopefully isn't because taco seasoning broke. Oh, the Starbucks Reserve Roaster straight from Seattle. Dixie made a trip to Seattle recently, and here's some special coffee to prove it. Thank you. Some Death Valley pepper jelly. Gonna have to save this for when Pushan gets back. Some Stumptown coffee. That smells so good. It's a good thing we got this. Whoa! Did you make a stamp of my book cover? Holy smokes. Now I need to get some ink. And a whole bunch of candy. I'm gonna be taking some of this candy back to the Peloton to pay my P.O. box tax. I'm sweating. I cannot wait to turn the fan back on and open the window again. Sparklers. And all kinds of salted snacks. I wish I could light the sparklers in here to celebrate. Hold on. Oh my gosh, this is like quadruple wrapped. Oh no, but it's still wet inside. Bad news. I need to grab some paper towels or something. I'm gonna go open this in the kitchen and I'll show you what the results are. Okay, the bad news, one of them is totally shattered. The good news, one of them looks salvageable. The also really bad news, this smells and looks so amazing that I might just break down and cry. This stuff is so delicious. I have to throw it away. Dixie, one of them made it, and I'm so excited to eat this. It's so sad to throw its brother away. Anyways, thank you. There are a bunch of Skittles in there too. Jeez. And a gift card to Google Play. Thank you, Dixie. That was a fantastic birthday extravaganza. I really appreciate it. I'm on the one hand sad about the salsa, but on the on the upside, one of them survived, and now I just have to wait till a cheat day, which could be tomorrow, to eat it. Also, Dixie, thanks for pre-packaging the glitter so that I didn't accidentally glitter bomb the crap out of my office. I really appreciate that. Nikhil, I'm assuming I'm saying that right. Thank you again for all the coffee. These are beautiful bags. It's amazing. Sent all the way from Mumbai. He also left us with like a system to make Indian coffee, which is kind of exciting. And the last thing is from American Paul. There's so many Pauls in my life now. This is a lot of tape. Hold on. I know what this is too. This is perfect for the office. I wanted this specifically for the office. Just want to get a cardboard cut. It's a charger for my wheel. That way I can ride my wheel all the way here, plug it in, and have no worries about riding around town or riding at home. Although I think, hold on, is this an adapter? Unfortunately, this is the wrong connector for, it's not the same connector as my model. Maybe we can find an adapter. Either way, thanks for sending it. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use it. That's tragic. Anywho, thanks, Paul. I gotta clean this mess up now, and I think I'm gonna head on out. I'll show you how things turn out as they turn out, and otherwise, I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for another hotter day than expected in Paris. And oh yeah, tomorrow, I'll give those of you who haven't heard one yet a recap as to how I got here. Don't worry, there'll be something interesting in it for those of you that have heard it. And Sunday is gonna be the most interesting day of the weekend. Gotta get ready for the Tour de France. I may not wanna get like jumbled up in the crowds. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna celebrate in a particularly unique way. You'll see soon enough. See you tomorrow.
Oh, so it's... Yeah. Oh my god, I